So let me get very real here, guys, for a second. And the reality is that, financial independence is something to aim for. But for most of us, it's really not gonna come via the good graces of the company that we happen to work for. Like that's not gonna happen. It ain't in their plans. If it was in their plans to uh, for the opportunity they are giving us in the form of a job to make us financially independent, they probably would take away the job because they wouldn't want to create something that allows people to make so much money that now they got enough money to fire their job and move on to relaxing on the beach and having fun all day and not having to do any work, right? Because the company still is gonna need their packages packed, they're still gonna need their packages shipped, they still gonna need somebody to write their code, somebody to keyway their code, they still gonna need somebody to do their accounting, they still gonna need somebody to clean their offices, they still gonna need somebody to drive their executives around. So they still gonna need employees. And so if you're gonna be financially independent through the job they are giving you, they would feel like that's actually working against their core interests. So they are really not, you and them, as far as financial independence is concerned, you have differing objectives right here. So if you want financial independence, and it's a good thing, to aim for financial independence. But the way to really do it is you ain't gonna do it through the job. Like that's a good thing to do for income and for other things. A job has a lot of value as well for actually building up your skill sets. Um, there are all kinds of like for example, if you're in an engineering type role, there's a lot of really good skill sets that you learn as an engineer on the job. Same thing if you're in a technical area like law, accounting, auditing, finance, all these kinds of things. There are some very specialized skill sets that you can learn there that would be really difficult to learn on your own. So the job is valuable for the income. It's also valuable for the skill sets that you get to pick up. But just don't expect to get financial independence as well. That's something that's sold separately. And the way to really map your way to that is keep your daytime job and then on the side start building a side hustle. That's how you're gonna do it. And the side hustle model that I recommend is what I call the product based side hustle model. This is where you're selling some kind of product. It might be an e-commerce product, it might be an information product, or even software as a service. This way you are not having to work a 9 to 5 and then after work you're selling a service where you have to work another 9 to 5. Instead, you want something that scales independent of your time. And that allows you to, over time, build up a side hustle business that can eventually make even more money than your full-time job. And then you can ditch your full-time job and go full-time in your own business. And you'll be well on the path to financial independence. Now, if you need some more resources to help you with your side hustle, you can check out some of my free resources. The links will be in the description.